Marcus Aurelius, one of the greatest emperors and Stoic philosophers, once stated that power resides within our minds and not in external events. Understanding this grants us the strength to navigate a world where emotions can seem like turbulent waves. So, how do we find our anchor? In this video, we will explain 10 Stoic lessons that hold the key to mastering our emotions and navigating life storms wisely and steadfastly. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you could like the video on our channel, Stoic Footprint, to help spread the philosophy of Stoicism. It is important to note that a portion of the proceeds generated by this channel is directed to charity, because we believe that true virtue lies in helping others and making the world a better place. Therefore, by supporting and sharing this channel's content, you are also contributing to noble causes and helping those in need. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend subscribing and activating the notification bell so you don't miss any inspiring content. And as always, be a person of virtues. Be determined and watch until the end to understand what is within your control. Now, let's move on to the topic, 10 Stoic lessons to master your emotions and live wisely. The Stoics believed that virtue is the only true good. Virtue, in Stoic terms, refers to moral excellence and living according to reason. The four cardinal virtues of Stoicism are wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. These virtues are not just abstract concepts, but practices that should be incorporated into all aspects of daily life. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, often reflected on the importance of virtue. He constantly reminded himself to act with justice, to have courage in the face of adversity, and to maintain wisdom and temperance in his daily decisions. Wisdom guides us to make informed and just decisions. Courage allows us to face challenges with determination. Justice ensures we treat others fairly, and temperance keeps our inner balance, avoiding excess. To exercise virtue, start by identifying areas of your life where these qualities can be applied. If you face an ethical dilemma at work, ask yourself, what is the most just and courageous action I can take here? When facing a personal challenge, seek wisdom and temperance to stay calm and make rational decisions. Make the practice of virtue a daily habit, reflecting on your actions and adjusting them to align better with these Stoic principles. In the rich tapestry of human life, among the emotions we experience, gratitude stands out like a golden thread, weaving moments of joy, contentment, and perspective into our lives. While it is an emotion that can arise spontaneously, the Stoics believed in the deliberate practice of gratitude, making it a daily ritual to anchor oneself in the present and appreciate life's blessings. Gratitude is more than just saying thank you. It is a profound acknowledgement of the myriad forces, moments, and individuals that enrich our lives. It's about recognizing beauty in the world, lessons from challenges, and the fleeting nature of each experience, making everything more precious. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, once said that true happiness is enjoying the present without anxiety, regardless of the future. This encapsulates the essence of gratitude, deeply rooted in the present, valuing every moment, every experience, and every interaction. In today's fast-paced digital world, the art of reflection may seem outdated. However, this act of pausing and pondering is our anchor in a world that demands rapid responses. Consider the numerous decisions we face, big and small, from choosing a meal to selecting a career path. Receiving a message that stirs your emotions, perhaps a colleague questioning your work or a friend's casual comment, can provoke a defensive or angry reaction. But what if instead of diving in headfirst, you took a step back, allowing for a momentary detachment? Marcus Aurelius often wrote in his diary about the importance of reflecting before reacting. Reflection is not passive, it is an active engagement with our thoughts and feelings. It's about asking investigative questions. Why did this happen? Why does it affect me so deeply? What beliefs or past experiences influence my emotions? Is my immediate reaction based on the present situation or a reflection of past baggage? Reflection promotes empathy, allowing us to consider other perspectives. Perhaps the colleague had a stressful day, or that friend did not realize the weight of their words. In relationships, this practice is a cornerstone. How many misunderstandings could be avoided if we took the time to reflect before reacting? In professional environments, the ability to pause and ponder is invaluable in leaders. Those who reflect before deciding are often more respected and effective. Have you ever found yourself in a life storm, whether due to unexpected events, disappointments, or sudden changes? The Stoic philosophers of Greece and Rome offer a safe harbor in these storms through the concept of the dichotomy of control. For example, when planning an outdoor event and it starts to rain, you can't control the weather, but you can control your reaction. You can lament and be frustrated, or you can adapt, perhaps seeing the rain as a refreshing change. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, teaches us that some things are within our control and others are not. This simple truth empowers us to transform our lives, recognizing that while we can influence some aspects, many things are beyond our control. Consider a situation where you did not get a desired job. Initially, this may seem like a disaster, but over time, you may see it as a blessing in disguise, leading to personal growth or a better opportunity. To put this into practice, start by asking yourself, can I control this? If yes, take action. If not, it is an opportunity to practice acceptance and adaptability. Understanding this principle frees us from unnecessary and distressing worries, allowing us to navigate life calmly, knowing that we can't control the winds, but we can adjust our sails. Life presents us with moments that test our patience, resilience, and perspective. From small inconveniences to significant challenges, we encounter situations that evoke a range of emotions. In the heat of the moment, it's easy to get carried away by feelings. A critical remark or a forgotten birthday can seem overwhelming. However, a powerful question can change our perspective and bring clarity. Will this matter in 10 years? This simple yet profound question acts as a mental time machine, allowing us to look ahead retroactively to the present moment. Suddenly, that heated argument or missed opportunity is seen in a different light. Most of today's worries will become mere remnants of memory in the grand narrative of our lives. Even in a world of emotional roller coasters, practicing detachment is of great importance. It is not about suppressing emotions, but cultivating a balanced perspective, allowing us to observe events, situations, and emotions without being overwhelmed by them. Imagine watching an exciting movie. You are engaged, feeling tension, excitement, and sadness, but you always know it's just a movie. This is the essence of practicing detachment, being deeply engaged with life, feeling your emotions, but knowing when to remain seated in the theater of your mind, observing without getting lost in the drama. Epictetus taught that detachment provides a buffer in an information-overloaded world, helping in relationships and conflicts. In heated conversations or disagreements, practicing detachment can mean the difference between a productive discussion and a harmful argument. It allows us to listen effectively, respond rather than react, and navigate with understanding and grace. Cultivating detachment starts with self-awareness. Recognizing emotional triggers and understanding our patterns creates a space between stimulus and response. In that space lies the freedom to choose our reactions, to act with intention rather than impulse. Practicing detachment enhances life. Joys and pleasures become more meaningful because we are not overly attached to outcomes. Negative visualization, or premeditatio malorum, is a Stoic technique that involves imagining the worst possible scenarios in advance. By doing this, not to worry or become anxious, but to prepare mentally and strengthen our resilience. By contemplating adversities before they occur, we can reduce their emotional impact and become more adaptable when difficulties arise. Epictetus taught that we must prepare to face whatever life brings, and this practice is a form of mental training. If you fear losing your job, visualize this possibility. Think about how you would handle the situation, what your alternatives would be, and how you could adapt. By doing so, you not only reduce the fear of the unknown, but also prepare to face these adversities with a more resilient and proactive spirit. To practice negative visualization, set aside a moment of your day to reflect on possible adversities you might face. This can include the loss of material possessions, health issues, or difficulties in personal relationships. While imagining these situations, also think about the solutions and strategies you could use to deal with them. This practice is not to promote pessimism, but to strengthen your mind and increase your resilience, allowing you to face any challenge with more confidence and tranquility. The act of journaling has been celebrated across cultures and ages, not just as a record of events, but as a tool for growth, introspection, and clarity. The Stoics, with their emphasis on self-awareness and personal improvement, were no strangers to this practice. The Stoic journal is not just a record of daily happenings. It is a space for reflection, for a dialogue with oneself, to dissect emotions, decisions, and reactions. It is where the external world meets the internal, where events are viewed in light of personal values and beliefs. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, kept a journal, now known as Meditations. For him, it was not intended for publication, but rather a personal dialogue, a space to guide himself and remind himself of Stoic principles, navigating life's challenges with wisdom. See obstacles as opportunities. The world is full of challenges, from personal setbacks to global obstacles. They are an inherent part of the human experience. What if, instead of seeing these challenges as burdens, we viewed them as opportunities? The Stoics maintained a powerful perspective on adversity. They believed that while we cannot always control the events that happen to us, we can control our interpretation and response to them. This shift in perspective transforms challenges from mere setbacks into valuable lessons. Consider a river encountering a stone in its path. Instead of stopping, the river finds a way to flow around it, eroding the stone over time or carving out a new path. Similarly, in our lives, challenges can redirect our paths, often leading us to outcomes we had not imagined. One of the most profound and transformative principles of Stoicism is the practice of remembering mortality, known as memento mori. This Latin phrase means remember that you must die. It may seem grim at first glance, but for the Stoics, it is a powerful tool for living a full and meaningful life. By confronting our own mortality, we are encouraged to value each moment, live according to our deepest values, and avoid procrastinating our goals and dreams. Imagine the wisdom of Seneca, who wrote long letters to his friend Lucilius about the brevity of life. He said, "Life is long if you know how to use it." This constant reflection on death is not a call to despair, but a way to ensure that we live authentically and completely. When we know our time is limited, each day, each interaction, each decision gains greater weight and importance. To incorporate this practice into your life, take time daily to meditate on mortality. Ask yourself, if this were my last day, would I be satisfied with how I lived? Use this meditation to guide your choices and prioritize what truly matters. By doing so, you may find new clarity and purpose, making the most of every moment. By integrating these 10 Stoic techniques into your life, you can transform your way of facing challenges, dealing with emotions, and living more fully and virtuously. Remember that power resides within our minds, not in external events. Understanding and applying these principles can grant us the strength to navigate the world wisely and steadfastly. These Stoic lessons, understanding what is within your control, reflecting before reacting, cultivating detachment, asking if something will matter in 10 years, keeping a Stoic journal, seeing obstacles as opportunities, cultivating gratitude, practicing death, exercising virtue, and using negative visualization, offer a practical guide for living a life of resilience, wisdom, and tranquility. I hope you found these lessons enlightening and valuable. Please comment gratitude to let me know you made it to the end. And, as always, thank you for watching until the end, for being with us and sharing. Until the next video.